when I make these videos every day, I always wonder, what should I do? Do I do the scratching thing even? Because look, the scratching's working. It's working in terms of just giving me like consistent views. So it's like, do I do scratching again, or do I do something else? You know, you want to give people variety here and there. You know, you also gotta do what's working for the channel as well. And you know, sometimes something works for a period of time and then it stops working. I think people get tired of it or whatever and stop tuning in. I don't know. This book I'm reading called Robinson Crusoe. I started reading it. I took a break from Paralysed, which is 800 and something pages. I'm on like page, I'm on page 266 of Brothers Karamazov, and there's still, oh my god, how many pages left? Let me just check real quick. There's, according to my Amazon Kindle, 846. Maybe 20 of those are like acknowledge. Well, I don't know about acknowledgements because it's a very old book, but like you know, some extra details outside of the story. But it's a long book. It's a long book, and sometimes it gets boring. So just logging through it, like I need to change the pace. So I started. Well, I don't know if Robinson Crusoe is the best choice for that. I don't know if it was the best choice for that, but I'm reading that now, and it's interesting, I guess. It's like about this guy, this kid. He's at least he's a kid when he sets out to sail. He wants to like have adventures at sea. Yeah, I'm writing an art novel right now, so I thought it would be a nice little research expedition. And yeah, I guess I'm finding it interesting. He was just talking about the characters talking about how he ignored his father's advice to stay at home. Like, don't go out at sea. You're gonna regret it. It's chaotic and it's not a nice life. And you're gonna miss home. You're gonna go through terrible things when you go out to sea. And you know, he's just like, no, I want to be an adventurer. I don't care what no one says. I'm gonna go out to sea, damn it. So he does. Oops. Maybe I shouldn't do that to my mother. I was scratching, but I think it's peeling. So he goes out to sea, and the first experience he has is this terrible storm. This terrible storm that scares him. And everyone on the boat is like, relax. Like, it gets way worse than this. And they already shook. Calm down. So he's like, it gets worse. This was terrible. So now he's frightened because he's like, what's coming? But you know, he gets over it, and then I think another storm hits the boat at another day, like at some other point in time, and this one, like, they had to abandon ship because, you know, like big boats often carry smaller boats. I forgot what they call them. They call them there's a particular word that was used in the book, but anyway, you know, they'll have like boats that you just oh wait, no, they didn't use reserve boats or whatnot, whatever they're called. There was actually another boat from another ship that came to rescue them. during the storm. And they went on that and abandoned their ship, which sank. And they ended up on an island somewhere. And then, he should have taken that as a sign to go back home. He didn't. By the way, that particular storm was so bad that the people that were on the boat with him told him, like, yo, this storm is kind of bad. Like, we're used to this and we've never seen a storm this bad. This might be the worst storm we've ever seen. And they were shook. So now he was like, oh my gosh. He was shook to understand. But anyway, he goes out to sea again after that whole debacle. And this time they get raided by pirates, I believe. And he gets taken as a slave. So he becomes this man's slave, working in his house, doing chores and stuff like that. And I think that's what I'm at right now. I think that's where I stopped. We really get to see how the story develops, what becomes of this main character, and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it's quite interesting so far, at least. I wonder what the overall message of the story is. Is it like, be careful what you wish for, listen to your parents, the perils of adventure? I don't know. We'll see. I'm still trying to figure out where they're going with this, where the writer put the message. Yeah, I'm writing my story as well, which is also about a seafaring adventure. And I try to strike the balance between action and drama. Like just dialogue. No one's trying to kill each other. No one's shooting guns and blowing stuff out, but people are talking and having real human conversations. I try to make those interesting, at least. Infuse the right amount of emotion into it, make it engaging so that even though people are just talking, you want to hear what someone has to say. I'm trying to strike that balance. But I don't have too many of those scenes because, everything's about pacing. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I'm almost at 50,000 words, which is great. Which is phenomenal. And onwards and upwards, I guess. I really hope to God I can make that work for myself, monetize that somehow. I mean, anything's possible with the Lord. Just have to pray. I'm trying to really figure things out in that sense of like turning all my passions into things that can actually, take me places. It's tricky. I used to be very pessimistic about like writing, literature, like as a career, as a profession. But there are a lot of authors that are still doing quite well, actually. So I do think there's a market for it. Is it as big as it used to be? I don't think so, but it's still sizable. So, I'm hoping I can tap into that as well. Oops. As I always say, I'd appreciate any support from y'all. When the book is out, guys, whoever can support me, please do. I'll really appreciate that. Get the book, read it, share it. I have a poetry book out. That did okay. I got like 30 something sales. I haven't checked the sales in a while for that. I guess I stopped promoting it. I don't why. I just stopped. I just wanted to focus on my novel. It's in novel mode. My novel's out, I'm gonna promote it as much as I can. Promote it. While I'm writing the next book that I'm thinking about. Well, I actually need to finish this book first before I start thinking about other books. But this will be a standalone, and then I'll finish this and then move on to a completely different story. But yeah. Definitely support this book more than the poetry book. I want to see higher numbers. We'll see though. We'll see. I don't want to have too high of expectation for. Yeah, I shouldn't actually. For like for this novel, whatnot. I really just want to write something and get something done. I think that's the primary goal. Just to have something out. If in my life I write one novel and I never write anything else ever again, it's so cool to be able to say you wrote a novel, you know? It's such a flex. And it's, something I've always wanted to do, so just being able to get it done is amazing in and of itself. I'm able to monetize that considerably. That's a blessing. That's a blessing for sure. Anyway, I finally got Spider-Man 2, the game on PS5. Man, listen, it's becoming very apparent to me that the culture in general, or just art in general, it's been taken over by people that think in a certain way, and it's very sad to see because you can't escape a lot of talking points and perspectives that are shared across so many different genres and game, like in games, for example. You're just seeing recurring themes that are inescapable. And it's like, why do I keep running into these things? Because it's so distracting and it takes you out of the story. So with Spider-Man 2, there's something that kind of struck me. It's so annoying and jarring and like kind of it takes the fun out of it a little bit. Is like when you're fighting villains, like one of the first people you fight, spoiler alert, is Sandman. And you know, Peter Parker, Spider-Man, he keeps being kind of apologetic when he's beating Sandman's ass. Like he's asking like, what went wrong, bro? Like, what's going on with you? That's like, this is not you. Da, 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 da. I'm like, wait, what? This guy's a criminal. He's a supervillain. He's hurting people. And it's like, this guy's like destroying the city, right? Like, he turns into this giant sand monster. He's destroying buildings. He's hurling cars and all sorts of things all over the place. It's chaos. There's sand all over the streets. You know, just practically, he's definitely killed at least a few people. At least, but he's probably killed way more than that and injured many, many more. It's a disaster. And he did it by choice. And to empathize with him and to feel sorry for him in that moment, you know, there's a certain group of people that think that way. Think about who is always trying to protect criminals, who's always trying to make us feel bad for the people that steal and hurt other people. It's these woke activists, you know, criminal justice reform, feeling bad for the criminals. It's like, it's clearly the ideology that's driving a lot of the writing in this game, because it's not just with Sandman. You notice it like, because Spider-Man, he's known for his quips, his humor when he's fighting people. He makes little jokes and he's always commenting while he's fighting. He'll say little things that kind of shows sympathy or pity for the criminals, And it's like while they're doing the most heinous things, by the way. Keep in mind, like they'll be hurting people, they'll be doing terrible things. And he just shows like, oh no, like oh yeah, he didn't say it like that, but it's always subtle. It's not that subtle actually, but he'll say something and you're like, wait, that's meant to kind of like rationalize why they're doing what they're doing, and you're like, it doesn't really matter why they're doing what they're doing. The point is they're doing it. It's hurting people, and they need to be thrown under the prison. You need to lock them up and throw away the key. And also, just as like when you're playing a game like that, when you're beating up dogs, you don't want to feel bad for them, you know. And I don't, to be honest. It's just annoying that he does. So it's unfortunate because it limits. I really do want to like the game, and I do think it has great gameplay. I think the gameplay has definitely been refined, and it seems to be better than the PS4 Spider-Man. Yeah, I'm just like, bro. There's just certain things that just take you out of the fun. You know, another thing that I don't like is I mean, I should have seen this coming, and I didn't. When they released Spider-Man Miles Morales, when Miles Morales got his own game, I should have realized that in the next game, yeah, he's gonna have a big role in the next game. I just didn't realize how big it was gonna be. But like, bro, they make you play as Miles Morales so much, and I don't want to. I just want to play as Spider-Man, Peter Parker, because the game is called Spider-Man. Insomniac has done this twice now. They did it with Ratchet and Clank, where they make you play as Rivet, who's like who the hell is she? She just came out of nowhere, and she's taking up so much time and screen real estate. It's insane. You spent more time playing as her than you did as Ratchet, which was just absolutely absurd. It might have been 50-50. Maybe it was equal time split between the two characters, but it felt like I was playing as her most of the time. It felt like the vast majority of the time went to her. And there's so many pivotal scenes that you would like to play as Ratchet as, certain boss battles that you'd like to fight as Ratchet, you'd play as Rivet instead. It was so annoying. So with Spider-Man, they're making you play as Miles Morales, who is not Spider-Man, by the way. They keep calling him Spider-Man, and it keeps grating me. It keeps rubbing me the wrong way, because I'm like, he's Spider-Man's sidekick. They should have a different name. It's like calling Dick Grayson Batman. You know what I'm saying? I think Tim Drake was the one who became Nightwing, if I'm not mistaken. It's like calling Nightwing Batman. It's like, no, like these are two different people, two different characters. So I don't know why Miles Morales is adopting the Spider-Man mantle. I mean, look, Miles Morales is a very old character. Not very old, relatively speaking, compared to Spider-Man. He's actually very recent. It's actually very new. I think he was invented he was created early 2010s maybe, or just before that, if I'm not mistaken. I can't remember when Miles Morales was created, but actually let me Google that. I might be wrong. When was Miles Morales created? Yeah, Miles Morales first appeared in 2015. Yeah, I was right. So it's not. Oh, I was actually off a little bit. It was. I said early 2010s. It was like 2015. So kind of late 2010s. But anyway, it's midway through the 2010s. Yeah. So he's very recent. Kind of popped up. And the idea that this guy is also Spider-Man is so insulting. It's like, no, like there can only be one Spider-Man. Unless you do the whole multiverse thing, which I'm not a big fan of, but just in terms of the character, there can only be one Peter Parker who is Spider-Man. You can't divorce the two from each other. Batman is Bruce Wayne is Batman. You can't have someone else take on the Batman mantle and then say that person's Batman now. It's like, this won't work. We love Batman because he is Bruce Wayne, and we know he's Bruce Wayne. And it's part of it. It's part of the character. So when they try to say Miles Morales is also Spider-Man and you've got two Spider-Men, so now you kind of dilute the brand, the idea of what Spider-Man, who Spider-Man is. Man, I hate it so much. Because he's not supposed to be a symbol. He's a person. He's not supposed to be this interchangeable mask that anyone can put on. You're Spider-Man, you're Spider-Man, you're Spider-Man, you're Spider-Man. No, no. It opens doors for all sorts of shenanigans, right? Because then you're going to have 5 Spider-Man and it's going to be a gang and they're all running around. Peter Parker becomes irrelevant. And who knows what horrors those subjects in the future. But I think a lot of people have come into terms that a lot of their favorite stories and franchises are, they're on their way out. They're being taken over by a lot of these activists. Because Miles Morales exists exclusively for diversity, equity, inclusion, like that's pretty much why he's there. And it's insulting to me as a black person because it's like, I don't want to be pandered to that way. If you're going to do it right. I don't need someone to look like me for me to relate to them. I don't need Peter Parker to be black. I like Peter Parker for so many reasons. His skin color is like, it's nothing to do with it. Miles Morales compared to Peter Parker is very vapid, very boring. They could have made him a sidekick, Make him a sidekick, call him something else. He's not Spider-Man. Spider-Man doesn't need a sidekick anyway. It doesn't make sense for him to have a sidekick. That was never his vibe. He was very much the DIY superhero, just swinging through New York, handling things by himself, while he's like trying to manage his job at the Daily Bugle. That was part of his charm. That was part of his appeal. Very aloof and off the cuff and kind of operates by himself. This whole thing of like giving him a sidekick, I don't think that was a great decision. But don't get it twisted. Miles Morales is a sidekick. He's not. They're trying to make them equals, and it's so annoying to see because it's like, oh my gosh, you can't sideline the big bro. You can't sideline Peter Parker. That's absurd. He's one of the greatest superheroes of all time, if not the greatest superhero of all time. And Miles Morales he just popped up like a few seconds ago in 2015. Who is he? His entire identity is just based off of Peter's identity. They're just like, we need a black Spider-Man. It's so annoying, bro. And it's a bit insulting to me. So yeah, I'm trying my best to enjoy the game. I want to enjoy it, but I see certain things going on. And I'm like, oh my gosh, why are they doing this? But I'll finish it though. I'm a Spider-Man fan and I like swinging around and beating up bad guys, so I'll finish it. But I don't think I'm going to enjoy it as much as I wanted to, which is unfortunate. I'm looking forward to putting on the Sam Raimi Spider-Man suit. Let me show it to you. Sam, Toby Maguire, Spider-Man. Oh, what an amazing suit, man. I love this. Oh, it looks so sick. So this is the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man suit. I can't wait to unlock this. I used it in the first Spider-Man on PS4. That's what I used. It looks so good. I really liked it. The movies were so good, the trilogy. I love that trilogy so much. So nostalgic. I really like it. So I'm trying to unlock it. But unfortunately, the game is making me work very hard for it. Harder than I remember working for it on the first one on PS4. I remember on the PS4, I think I unlocked it quite early, if I'm not mistaken. Here, it seems like it's taking a bit of time. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just in my head. But yeah, I'm trying my best to unlock that suit because it's so sick. And I can't wait to just play the whole game in that. Once I get that suit, I don't need any other suit. Don't talk to me. So yeah, I'm gonna try my best to unlock it early. I think I need to do a lot of side missions and stuff before I tackle, because I just want to see because the beautiful thing about this game is like the suit. You keep the suit on in cutscenes, so in the cinematics, you're still wearing the suit. It doesn't switch back to the stock suit of the game during cutscenes, which some games used to do. You know, when you have customizable suits and stuff, and you can put on different equipment and whatnot. Like when it's cutscenes, your character will be wearing the original costume because the game pre-recorded those cutscenes with that original suit on. It doesn't insert the suit you chose as a custom suit. Anyway. I'm on ASAP. Okay, let me know what you think in the comments. Have you played Spider-Man 2? I think usually I'm in the minority with these viewpoints because I don't see a lot of people talking about it. I do see some people talking about it, but not that many. Not in this detail either. So, did you notice what I noticed, or are you just like having fun and whatnot? I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. You know, I could pray at the end of my videos. Dear Father God, I thank you for this individual watching this right now. Thank you for making a whole unique and God, one path towards peace, prosperity, and purpose. Thank you for blessing this person with wonderful people in their life who love them, take care of them, bring them super inside them, and thank you for maintaining the ones that are there to do the same thing. Thank you for blessing this person with love and marriage, to sustain that love and marriage, and making very, very, very happy. Thank you for blessing this person with wonderful people in their life who love them, take care of them. Wait, I already said that. Thank you for blessing this person with a spirit of gratitude so they can give thanks for the wonderful things in their life, and by giving thanks they can find peace, contentment, and attract you more blessings. Let your presence be felt in this person's life, so that your God, that your real, that your love and mercy will be there for them. Good health, long life, and happiness. Love this person, everything care about you. My name is Jesus, and Jesus, amen, 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 amen.